Okay, good morning everybody. So today we are with Plumber Tom. He's actually going to be replacing this faucet in the kitchen. It's had, every time you turn off the faucet, it seems to still be dripping out water, and so it's got an internal issue with it. So what we need to do is we're going to just replace the entire faucet altogether. Now underneath there's the hot and cold pipes that connect to the faucet, and those are the two that he's going to be removing. And it's got a couple of nuts on there that's holding the faucet into place, so he's going to just unbolt those two, and the faucet should be easy to come back up. Okay, so this is our replacement faucet, and it's a brand new faucet with lifetime warranty. It's got its sprayer. It comes with all these little items here. So we got the tubing, the little pipes that connect at the bottom, and this is how it fastens at the bottom of the sink with this little item here. So let's see. Alrighty, so this is the part that goes above it, like this, when it sits on top of the sink. And here are the little items that you, like the bolts that you screw underneath, the nuts. So it's got all the items that it comes with. Again, this is a first series by Pfister, and it has a lifetime warranty. We're gonna put it on the sink, and we'll show you how it functions. We'll be back. So we are underneath the sink now, and that's how it looks in the middle. So you got those two connectors on the left, on the right. You got that tube right there where all the pipes come down from, and then you gotta unfasten that one on the left and on the right. Before you do any of that, of course, you definitely want to turn off your water from those two connectors right there. It looks like three, more like it. Well, one of them goes to the dishwasher, so two of them. The one on the left and on the right, more like it. And once those are off, you might have a little leftover water on the top, so that'll just be dripping down. And then this connector right here and this connector back there is what you're gonna be removing, both of those connectors, in order to connect the new one. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, so once the bottom has been fully detached and the big nut underneath the faucet has fully been removed, this faucet is going to be able to move back and forth very easily. So once it's completely removed, we'll be able to just light it right out. I'll show you how that goes. Alright, so now that it's been fully removed, we can easily just grab the whole thing and pull the whole thing right through. And let's see here. There we go. And we'll be able to easily take the whole thing right out. Let's see here. There's a little grommet underneath, of course. Once that grommet gets removed, we'll be able to pull the whole thing out, just like what we're doing right now. And Plumber Tom, he's under there taking and detaching everything with his professional skills. So what's happening is that this little fastener right here is preventing this hose from coming out from the top of the sink. So we got to, well, remove this from the little tubing. And Plumber Thomas, he's a professional at this, and so he's using a precision tool to remove it right off of there. Alrighty, so let's see. So he's pressing both of those ends here, and let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so what he had to do is press both ends, and then with a little screwdriver, just open it right up.
Pull it up, nut.
Okay, so now that the bottom has been detached, this will come right up through here, just like that.
Get the oven.
So let's go ahead and organize this little spot before we put the new one right on. Oh, okay, so we're back. So the spot is clean, ready to put the new one on. And so now we're going to begin the process with the new one. Those are the little fasteners that go underneath to retain the faucet. Let's go right there like that. Alright, so we put that other little piece on top. It's got the little gasket underneath and the little two bolts to fasten it. Now we're going to put the faucet on top. Okay, so right now we're removing the attachment that goes underneath the sink. And that's got to come out of its current location in order to fasten it underneath. And plumber Thomas, with his professional skills, he is making sure that this is going to be put on excellent and functioning correctly. Alrighty, so now we are connecting and we're going to be attaching the new one in its place. So let's make sure we got it fitting right in there. Voila. Voila. Right in place. And this is the new one. As y'all can tell, that's the new faucet. I'm going to retain it while plumber Thomas underneath fastens the sink in place. And as soon as it's completely fastened, it'll be retained strongly. The weight, you definitely don't want to forget your weight for your detachment here whenever you're washing dishes or something. So it could be, pull it back down automatically whenever you push it back in. And we'll show you how that works shortly. Alright, so now faucet is in place and it's going to get fastened down from the bottom underneath the sink. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, it's on there. It's on there nice and tight. Okay. Alright, so this is the weight that goes underneath on the faucet, which actually pulls down the faucet once you push it back in. So this is how it looks out of the packet. This weight right here, it's pretty heavy, so it pulls down the hoses back into the its proper location whenever you pull that out, and then it pushes it back in. So let's get this ready for plumber Thomas so he can attach it to the hose. Okay, so the reason again for the weight is because when you pull out and it pulls it back in, it allows you to retract it back inside much easier. So that looks good. Let's look underneath. Okay, so underneath, that's how it looks when it's fastened on the left and on the right. That's how the connectors look once they're connected. That one is for the faucet, the sprayer. One is for the hot and one is for the cold. Your water back there, you turn it off, turn it on, and you can hear the water is functioning properly. No leaks. There goes the weight right there, which is used to pull the sprayer back down into place. So let's take a look at everything and we'll make sure everything is working just right. Alrighty, so now we went ahead and fastened it just right so it could go even Steven on both sides. Boop, boop. Water is working fine. Comes out, y'all can tell. Rinse your sink out real nice and neat. Ooh, this bad boy's working. Y'all see that? Put that bad boy back in. Turn the water right off. And no leaks. Excellent. Professional work by Plumber Thomas. Alright, so definitely make sure you got your pan, your little pot or a little bucket that you can catch the water underneath so you won't be making no mess underneath the sink. And so now the hot water and the cold water is working perfectly. That's hot, that's cold going to the right, and that's hot going to the left. Perfect. Everything is working excellent. Thanks to Plumber Thomas, doing a great job always.